All right. Back to the Jay-Z.
Let's get it.
Back to the Hove.
Yeah, no more of that Aggie
To the
shit.
Ovie. No more of the Aggie shit. If you guys haven't checked out our college football playoff talk, we have a verified person from Twitter. And you know that means he's an expert.
Yo, we're coming up. Y'all don't sleep.
You know that means he's an expert.
Don't sleep now.
Are you guilty of that? I'm guilty of it. If I'm ever seeing like an argument happen on Twitter and one guy is verified and the other's not, I'm always
usually go with him.
I know. It could be the most obscure, absurd shit. And I'm like, really? All right. Well, he is verified.
Unless it's Skip Bayless.
He is verified. No, even Skip. I'm like, yeah, word. Dude, you know what? Us Cowboys fans, we got to ride with Skip.
No, I definitely ride
you
with
Cowboys fans, you guys are way too hard on Skip because he's really all we got left, man.
Yeah, I definitely ride with Skip.
He's all we got left. Okay, so hello.
Hey,
we're recording
what's
this
going
on December 26th, day after Christmas. Hope you guys had a great Christmas.
Facts.
New Year's Eve is right around the corner. Please be safe out there, guys. Okay?
Don't drink and drive, just Uber.
This podcast is brought to you by Stella Artois.
And
Also brought to you by Corona. Stella Artois. That's good beer. All right, Stella Artois, I'll invoice you for that. A couple thousand, easily.
Yep.
Week 17's here. Do you guys care? You can lie and say you do if you want.
Probably depends on who your team is.
Yeah, it depends on who your team is. What's crazy is the Cowboys got a shot, and I couldn't give a fuck less. But I got the playoff machine up. All right, this is going to be our most laid-back episode yet, bar none.
Facts.
I've done no research. I don't even know who's playing. So we're going to go through this together. It's going to be a fun little adventure.
Let's do it.
If you guys want to follow along, go ahead and go to ESPN. Go to the schedule. We just follow that.
Yep.
Follow that all the way down.
Every
Okay?
week.
Only Sunday games this week. First week all year that is the case.
Yep.
Only week all year that is the case. So
So how many 12 o'clock games are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 12 o'clock games.
I was actually honestly expecting more. So
I was too.
There's a lot of 3 o'clock games.
What is that?
8.
7?
No, 8.
8?
Including the Cowboys, because the Cowboys are higher up on your thing. So 8. 8 3
No, they're not there. They're not there.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, 7, 8 o'clock games.
7,
3
right?
o'clock games. 7, 3 o'clock
Yeah.
games. You're right. And then of course Sunday Night Football.
I'm
So
still trying to get used to these Eastern times, dude.
oh yeah, that's true. You're on the East Coast now.
8:20 Monday night games.
What is the proper? We always just say the Central Standard Time. Should we be saying? I mean, what's the demographic?
Well, I think we have more Central fans, but usually, like when networks announce stuff, they'll be like 8 a.m. Eastern, 7, Central or whatever.
It'll be like they usually do.
Like if you're Pacific, you just got to figure that shit out.
No, they usually do like one Eastern. What would that be? 10 Pacific. That's usually what they do. And Central's gonna be like, okay, so 1 minus 1. But then you got like Arizona and shit, who they're just fucking the Wild West out there. They don't abide by any of those time changes.
Right.
So Arizona could be 2 hours behind, an hour behind. You just never know.
Yeah.
You just never know. All right. What in the hell were we just talking about? I don't even know.
We haven't got.
All right. First game of the week: the New York Jets. Okay, are the Bills playing for nothing? Can their status change? Not at all, because the Bills are only a 1-point favorite in this game. Against the Bills are playing the Jets at home, by the way, if I didn't say that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think they can. They got the first wildcard spot locked up, I think.
All right, and the Pats got the division locked up, so they're literally playing for nothing. So
right.
I don't know if
are they going to sit people?
I don't know. It's possible that's already the case. But I mean, who do you sit?
Just maybe your quarterback, so he doesn't, get hurt.
Yeah, especially with
maybe Tre'Davious White. I know he was banged up a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I mean, it's very possible they sit some guys
if they're like banged up.
Yeah, but
I mean, I'm looking to see if Josh Allen is sitting down now, because the Jets aren't sitting.
Here we go. Bills will not rest starters. So there you go.
Okay.
And I don't think they should. I don't think they should.
I'll take the Bills.
Yeah, if the Bills are playing their guys, I'm definitely taking the Bills. And we don't know what we don't know like how long they're going to be in the game, because it's possible that they're on the field for a couple drives and are out.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these Week 17 games.
Yeah, especially this one. This one has no bearings on any playoff. No playoff implications whatsoever. Obviously, the Jets are out of it. I mean, it's in their best interest to lose. I know no one wants to hear that, and it feels like we've had a lot of players come out this week and the past couple of weeks being like, "If you want us to lose, fuck you." Like I saw a lot of Bengals fans saying, or Bengals players saying that. It's like, okay, dude, hey, you guys are the one who have won one game, so yeah, I want you to lose. Like you've already lost all year. You might as well just continue the trend.
Yeah, dude. Like, what's that second one? Is it gonna really make you feel that good?
I know. That's how I felt when Romo was hurt. And anytime the Cowboys won a game, I'd just be like, "You fucking idiots."
Yeah.
It sucks that it's like that as a fan, but it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, man. Football.
But it's also when you
can't really half-ass play football.
No, you can't. You can't because you'll get killed.
Unless you're D-Law, then I guess you can kind of play half-ass football.
Yeah, that's true. Unless you're on the Dallas Cowboys, and that's just what you do.
Yeah,
that's just the MO. But what I think I remember this shit was echoed by any Pee Wee college football coach. If you are hesitant or playing slow, you're gonna get hurt.
Right.
Like the people playing fast are less likely to get hurt than the people who are just fucking half-assing.
Right.
You're gonna get murdered. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, I've always heard that though.
So
especially in football,
if the Bills are playing their guys, I'm definitely taking the Bills. And I mean, -1.5. That seems like a fucking home run. But as I'm looking at this, it looks like the East Coast is going to get some bad weather this week.
Oh yeah.
It looks like we're getting some bad weather on the East Coast. All of these games look like rain. So that could.
Jamal Adams, we're coming after them. We're hunting them, man. At the end of the day, it's a playoff game for us.
Okay, well, it's not.
Jesus.
It's not in a playoff game for you.
Really?
That ship sailed 4 or 5 weeks ago.
That's insane.
Let me pull up this weather app here because I'm looking at these over-unders as well. I mean, it must be bad. The over-under for this game is 36. I mean, you got good defenses. You like how much of a degenerate I've become?
Yes.
You like that?
Yes, that's what I was trying to get you to be.
You're trying to just give me.
I was the only one talking about spreads for like 6 weeks.
Yeah, I know. And I was like, dude, I was like, dude, I don't know if we should talk about that.
Yeah, I think that ship has sailed.
I was like, I don't know. I don't know YouTube's ground rules with that.
And now we're like, we don't give a fuck, YouTube.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck, man. What are you gonna do?
We got the NFL come after us on Twitter. Like,
Yeah.
YouTube ain't shit.
What are you gonna do, YouTube? Take our money?
Yeah.
Take the money we earn?
Yeah. Take it all, dude.
Yeah, you can have all of it. You already are. All right, Bill. We got the Bills, and I mean, monitor what's coming out of the Bills. Well, I mean, it's Friday, so whatever is said.
Right.
But if the Bills start their guys, you got to think that -1.5 is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
Jets defense has been good.
No, I mean these are two good defenses.
Bills don't really score a lot.
Neither of these offenses do.
Right.
So
Jets at times.
Yeah, I mean they've had against some bad teams, some bad defenses. Let me pull up their schedule because they have had their moments. What they put up?
How much they put on the boys?
They put up 24 on the boys. And is that their fucking? Please don't tell me. Okay, they had. Okay, that's right. They did have that 3-week stretch where they put up 34 3 straight times. But Giants, Redskins, Raiders, not world beaters.
But they just embarrassed the Raiders.
Yeah, they did.
That was the craziest game. That was Cowboys game. The weirdest Jets games.
But there's a really decent Jets team hidden here. There is.
That's what they said before the season.
The Darnold injury really derailed things. Gase is not a good coach, but there's a very solid Jets team hidden beneath all of this terrible
And then the
shit.
whole Mosley situation.
Yeah, and then you got a terrible offensive line.
Yeah.
You can't get Le'Veon Bell going.
What are they going to do with Mosley?
I have no idea.
Because that was like a 4 or 5 year deal, wasn't it?
Did they not just? I don't remember. My brain's a little mushy right now. Remember, this was the crazy week 1 game where the Jets were winning for most of this game and the Bills had a miraculous comeback.
Right.
This was week 1 of the season.
Yeah, 16-point lead.
Yeah. So there you go. We both got the Bills.
I think that's why Jamal Adams was saying that.
Yeah. Okay.
We coming after them.
We talked about that game far longer than I thought we would. All right. Next game up is the Browns Bengals in Cincy. Are the Browns going to be starting their guys? I mean, we're literally this is what week 17 is.
Victor Cruz. Browns have better talent than the Bengals. Oh,
Victor Cruz said that?
you think so?
The Browns have better talent than the Bengals? Word? Wow. Hey, hold on, everybody.
Fucking genius. The
That
champ is here.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Those are the hot takes that we live for. You know, guys, I'm going to go out on a limb and say
The Battle of Ohio.
this. Oh, yeah, that's right. I always forget Cincinnati's in Ohio. Because it's always the same way when, like, the Indians in Reds play.
Right.
So, I mean, Browns -3. That's interesting.
I wouldn't take it.
You wouldn't?
No, I hate the Browns. I hate betting on them.
No, I wouldn't take them either. Fuck that. And I mean, the Bengals, they have the number 1 pick locked up. So for them, I mean, you might as well just come out and play as hard as you possibly can. Who knows what the future holds for a lot of these dudes? Is this Andy Dalton's last game as a Bengal? It's possible.
Nick Chubb's going for the rushing title. He's up by 92 yards right now.
Who's in second?
McCaffrey.
He's up by 92.
Yeah.
But
you got to think you got to like at least, get some.
Yeah. Again, this is a game that I don't think has any influence on playoff implications, because you have to remember there are some random games that affect teams' playoff odds because of just tiebreakers. But I don't know if this is one of them. You mentioned some of those games we were talking about the Titans last week, but I don't remember what those games were. I don't remember. Oh no, the Raiders.
Oh,
it was the Raiders.
Like all the scenarios they had to have them.
Yeah, because remember the Raiders had this crazy scenario, and there was like a string of 6 teams, and at least one of them had to win. But I don't remember what those teams were.
Right.
I think one of them was the Packers or the Lions. No, that can't be right because
I'll look it up.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Who do you have in this game?
I guess I'll take the Browns.
I mean, I'm definitely taking the Browns. I can see the Bengals winning this game, though.
I know, me too.
This is another one. This is another game that's supposed to be rainy and wet. If you're in a fantasy championship this week, leave your league or get that shit changed immediately.
Jay's in one in our league.
Yeah, dude.
It's disgusting because he's ran the league all year and he might lose because Lamar's sitting.
We had that same situation a few years ago. Remember?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. If you're in a league where Week 17 championships are a thing, you have to get out of that league pronto. So yeah, I get the Browns, dude. They're better than the Bengals.
Yep.
Okay.
They have more talent than the Bengals.
Yeah. Thank you, Victor Cruz. What is Victor Cruz on ESPN now?
Yeah.
Dude, I really wish I just played football for 1 year and I'd be on ESPN.
Yeah.
That's literally the bare minimum.
Yep.
Why is that a headline?
I don't know. That's the first thing on the preview.
Can you guys get us popping so we can overtake ESPN?
Seriously.
Come on, guys.
ESPN sucks.
It's garbage. I don't want – look, I'm just not piling on it because everyone else does it. I have a journalism degree and background. I tell you, these motherfuckers are terrible. Just bad journalism all the way around. That's just the name.
I don't, and I'm better than them.
Well, I have a journalism background. I don't have a journalism degree because I got out of that shit because it sucked ass. All right, next up, Packers, Lions. This game does have some playoff implications, actually.
Yeah, as far as where Green Bay is going to be seated, I got the Green Bay for sure.
Yeah, I got especially Green Bay playing for something. Yeah. 100%. Especially considering, what is this, New York Times? Do I really have to fucking create an account to get involved in this shit? Okay.
Do you remember this meeting, the first time they played?
Oh, yeah. The of course, the Packers benefited greatly from
screwed me at 800
from some terrible officiating. That was really wild of you to bet on that game, but I respect the hustle.
That's when the Lions were supposed to be good.
Yeah, I mean, and the Lions. Obviously, this is a very, very different Lions team.
Yeah, like this.
A very different
week
team.
3 that was happening.
I think it might have been week 4, week 5.
Week 4, yeah.
But okay, so the Packers get the 1 seed if they win and the Seahawks win. No matter what the Saints do, the Packers get the 1 seed.
If the Seahawks win, you mean the Seahawks lose?
Nope. If San Fran loses, because San Fran and Seattle play each other. So if Seattle wins that game, and the Packers win, the Packers are the 1 seed.
Okay.
If the Packers lose this game, which I mean that would be fucking crazy, and that puts Saints right there. I mean, there's some big time implications in this game. Like the Green Bay could go from, if Green Bay loses this game, they are playing. They are playing. They go from the 1 seed to playing in the wild card round.
Yeah.
So I mean that's significant.
Yeah, it is.
So with that being said, obviously I'm taking the Packers.
Yep. I
mean, just no way in hell with something to play for, they're going to lose the Lions.
I mean, maybe if Stafford was in this game, it'd be different.
Oh yeah. Stafford playing, obviously, you got to give the Lions at least a chance,
Right.
but not without him. The Lions, minus Stafford in their current form, they're probably the worst team in football.
They're up there.
Maybe because the Bengals have been playing kind of well lately. All right, next game, another game with a little bit of playoff implications as far as seeding. The Chargers go to Arrowhead to take on the Chiefs.
I got Kansas City.
Yeah, I got Kansas City too. Let me see here. Kansas City wins, and I believe a Patriots loss is the only way that they can get a bye. And of course, the Patriots play the Dolphins, so
They need the Patriots to lose.
they need the Patriots to lose.
Yeah.
They need the Patriots to lose. Other than that, they're pretty much locked into the 3 seed. So it'll be interesting to see, if maybe come halftime the Pats are blowing the Dolphins out. Do they maybe just say, all right, Pat?
Are the Patriots playing their players?
Oh, I mean, they're going to be starting their guys for sure because they have to win.
Okay, yeah.
But it's one of those things where if the Pats are dominating the game, the Chiefs say, let's just take Patrick out.
So are the Patriots not a lock to be the number one then? So they would lose, the Chiefs get number one.
Baltimore is number one.
Oh yeah, they'd get number two.
Yeah, if the Pats lose and the Chiefs win, the Chiefs are number two.
Right.
But all the Pats have to do is win, and they're the 2 seed.
Right.
So I mean, obviously you want that bye, especially if you're the Chiefs, man. Let Patty heal up a little bit.
So the Chargers are getting a new stadium next season?
Oh yeah, aren't they sharing with? They're sharing with the Rams. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong in that, but I'm pretty sure they're sharing with the Rams. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think that's what's happening. But yeah.
So is Philip Rivers going to come back? He's going to retire, right?
I have no idea.
God, I'm tired of watching him play.
I have zero idea what happens with Philip Rivers. If he retires, goes to a new team, what? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's one of the more interesting storylines. Moving top season. But yeah, I got it. Did you pick your team? You got the Chiefs?
Yes.
I got the Chiefs. Especially with them playing for something. Because you have to remember, all of these games are weird because you have teams that are in the playoffs versus teams that are not.
Oh, yeah, the Chiefs picked up Terrell Suggs.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Did he play last week?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think they just picked him up, right?
No, they picked him up a week or two ago.
Spent last week getting acclimated to the new team. I don't think he played last week.
Okay, so this will be his first game?
Yeah.
No, that's a nice pickup for them. Some Super Bowl experience.
He needs 1 sack to eclipse DeMarcus Ware for 8th on the career sacks list.
All right, that's something to watch for then.
Yeah.
I bet you they're going to try to get it. Run some blitz, some stunts, all that shit. Okay, so we both got the Chiefs. Next up, another one of these games. Actually, this one's interesting because I think the Vikings are locked in. No, the Vikings are.
Where they're at.
The Vikings are locked in. Nothing to play for here. Obviously, the Bears don't have anything to play for either. The Bears take on the Vikings in Minnesota. The Vikings probably aren't starting any of their guys.
Well, Dalvin's not playing.
Dalvin's not playing. Madison probably not playing either. It looks like 3 hours ago, Mike Zimmer has yet to decide what he's doing in terms of starting.
This is kind of interesting.
No, this is especially. This is the thing. I think I mentioned in the last podcast. There's no way in hell I'm betting this weekend,
right,
on the NFL because it's just you don't know who's playing who. You don't know who's going to be trying starters out there. Who's going to actively be trying to lose? Because if you're the Bears, what does going 8-8 get you?
Trubisky's just probably trying to cap off what started as a shit year, and he's looked better at towards the end.
And as you mentioned earlier, you don't really just go out trying to lose. Like fans always say that, like, let's just lose out, but that just isn't a thing that teams do.
Well, I think if you're a team that's not in the playoffs, you kind of like to beat a team that's going to the playoffs, regardless if they're playing players or not. Yeah, and
it'd be nice for Trubisky to just get a nice little,
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I can pick them though.
I don't know if I can pick the Vikings, man. This is a 36-point over/under, so I'm wondering if Vegas is just banking on the Vikings not playing anyone.
Super defensive game.
I think I'm gonna pick the Bears here. Actually, if Kirk doesn't start, no Dalvin. Obviously, we already mentioned that.
The Vikings are 1-5-1 with Cousins against the division rival Bears and Packers with an average of just 16.4 points per game. Against the Bears, they're 0-3 with 5 turnovers, 12 sacks allowed, and an average of 12 points per game.
Oh yeah, they're terrible. They're terrible against them earlier this year.
Fuck it, I'll go Chicago.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Chicago too. I just don't think the Vikings. It just wouldn't make sense for them to play anyone. Maybe Kirk plays the first half or something. But obviously, you probably shouldn't play Thielen given his entire year up until this point.
Looked like he didn't even play last week.
I know 0 targets. I said in the podcast he had a catch.
I thought he had a couple, but like no catches.
I think it might have been actually 1 target, 0
Yeah.
catch, something like that. All right, next game. We already talked about this game a little bit earlier as far as implications go because there are some. The Pats and the Dolphins in New England. Pats clinched the 2 seed with a win or a Chiefs loss. So they'll be playing their guys. Yeah, 15.5 point spread. That's a lot of points, but Patriots obviously are going to be playing for something.
Yeah.
I
mean, it'll be super nice for them to have a bye, I feel like.
And also, I mean, if you're the Patriots, I don't think this matters for them because their history, their coaching, Tom Brady, all that. But you just haven't been all that impressive all season. It'd be nice just to have a little dominating game here.
Yeah.
Going into the playoffs.
Get a bye.
Yeah, get a bye. Come off of a blowout. Feel a little bit good about yourselves. Dolphins, obviously, draft positioning is
Victor Cruz. Tough to go against Brady at home.
What is this? I mean, what is this Victor Cruz? Why are they pushing this?
I usually don't even ever use ESPN for my previews either.
I mean, why are they pushing this Victor Cruz shit?
Should we listen to this take? This hot take?
Yeah, let's listen to this hot take. Put it on.
There's an ad first.
Right, don't play the ad, bro.
Yeah,
We're not doing advertising. We're not doing free advertising unless it's Stella Artois. Stella.
Dolphins and the Patriots in Week 17. Who do you like?
I'm going with the New England Patriots. It's hard to go against this team and Tom Brady at home, of course, against any team, let alone the Miami Dolphins. I just think
let alone the Dolphins.
Gearing up and getting ready for a playoff push, and I think Tom Brady and that team will be ready for whoever is in front of them starting from right now, Week 17.
Sorry,
the Patriots know how important the bye.
All right, turn that idiot off.
Yeah.
Who's the second idiot there?
I don't know.
Wow. You heard it. If Victor Cruz said it, then I'm buying in. Patriot.
Yep. Put your money down, folks.
That 15.5 point spread's massive though.
Yeah.
That's fucking huge, especially if the Pats start sitting guys.
Yeah.
That's a ton. All right. Next game, Falcons, Buccaneers. Obviously, no implications at all in this one.
See what Victor has.
What's it gonna be? Jameis?
I got Atlanta. I'm gonna take Atlanta. They've been playing well.
Here's Victor Cruz's hot take on this one. Jameis Winston turns ball over a lot. Wow. That's not actually his take.
He said Falcons will carry their momentum into the Bucs game. I'm actually agreeing with him there. That's kind of what I'm going for.
Have the Falcons have any momentum? I thought that was
They've been playing well.
I know they've been playing well since the bye week for sure. God, this is actually kind of a tough one.
Yeah.
Falcons are on a 3-game winning streak. Jameis off his worst game of the season, and typically that means he comes out and plays decently well.
Yep. Bad secondary.
It's really hard to pick the Bucs with no Mike Evans and no Chris Godwin. You know.
Yep.
We could shot on Jameis, but dude, it's pretty difficult whenever.
And Julio's been balling.
Yeah, and we know, but the Bucs secondary has improved. Like it genuinely has improved because the defense played really fucking well last week against the Texans.
Yep, it really did.
Really well, kept them in the game. But I'm gonna go the Falcons. I'm gonna go the Falcons here.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of surprising.
No, it's week 17. I'm taking the Bucs. Come on.
I was like, really?
I'm taking the Bucs.
Yeah.
I've picked them all year pretty much.
It's for second place in the division. That's what Jameis says.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, an 8-8 season for the Bucs, all things considered, would not be terrible.
Right.
I mean, that's not terrible. All right, 12 o'clock game. Oh, another 12
Did you know the Falcons OC was Dirk Cutter?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Former Bucs coach for y'all that didn't know.
Yeah.
He was their coach when Hard Knocks was going on. Which I did not enjoy that year.
I don't really watch Hard Knocks like that. I watched the Raiders one, obviously. But I think that was like my first one to watch all the way through.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why. I genuinely don't know why.
Either.
All right, next game, Saints, Panthers. Some implications here because the Saints, if things go their way, can be the 1 seed. They need to win, obviously. They need the Packers to lose to the Lions. They also need the Seahawks to win. But also, they're also playing for a bye. Because if the 49ers win and the Packers win, then the Saints are the 3 seed regardless of what happens.
Damn, they need 2 losses though. It's gonna be tough.
The Packers are not losing the Lions. I'm telling you that.
Yeah.
I would love for them to, but they're not going to. And that's
I think I'm still gonna take the Saints, but
oh yeah, I'm definitely taking the Saints. I mean, they're going to play their guys. Panthers are just terrible right now. Don't know if Will Grier starts again. I mean, you have to, right? That would just be such a confidence killer if you didn't.
yeah.
I'm gonna look and see if he's starting. I'm imagining that he is. I don't know how you go back to Kyle Allen, but yeah, I mean Saints definitely. Okay, yeah, Will Grier will start again.
Yeah, he's starting.
So I'm definitely taking the Saints then, because that was terrible.
And no DJ Moore concussion last week.
Oh yeah, that's right. DJ Moore did get hurt last week. So yeah, 100% taking the Saints.
Yep.
It would be a little bit more interesting though if Michael Thomas needed like 10 receptions to break the record. I know he broke it last week, obviously, but that would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
If they were just like, all right, let's throw the ball to Michael Thomas 30 times. That'd be honestly fun to watch. I mean, that's what they do anyway, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 o'clock games. Let's just talk about the Cowboys one first. The Cowboys play the Redskins at home. Last game of the season. Obviously, the Cowboys, believe it or not, they're still alive. And it's not the worst of odds that they make it.
4-8 since 3-0 start.
Wow.
Oof, it's been so rough.
It really has, man. It really has.
I guess I'll rock with the boys, week 17.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Cowboys, too. I love picking against the Cowboys, but this is just a game that I could see the Eagles losing and the Cowboys losing. I mean, I could 100% see that as something that happens. Could you not?
I could. I see the Eagles' loss is way more likely, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, that game is spooky.
Yeah, we're going to get to it in a second.
But I have the Cowboys as well. I just don't – as much as I hate this team more than anything in the world, I just don't see a loss.
Oh, Case Keenum's playing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Haskins did get hurt. I guess Dak needs 401 yards to break 5,000. If that happens, then something's gone very wrong in this game. Because it should just be the Ezekiel Elliott, Tony Pollard show. I just don't even enjoy talking about them right now.
I know.
Like, I just don't have anything to say. Cowboys should win this game. Would it surprise me if they lost? No, not in the slightest. Not in the fucking slightest. Do you have anything else to say?
I was reading this Jason Garrett quote, but no, it's not worth talking about. It's terrible as usual.
I guess. I mean, this could very much be it for the Garrett. This could be the last game. I mean, this could be the last game for this team as we know it.
Who knows?
We don't know what the offseason has in store.
Who knows?
Are we going to see a? I mean, it could be a roster turnover. It's going to be really interesting, man.
Yep.
Next game up, Raiders Broncos. We've talked about this last week. The Raiders do have a chance.
Yeah, I'll take them.
Yeah, I'm gonna take them as well. Oh, actually,
I wanted to take them so bad last week. Kicking myself for that.
What is their?
Denver's favorited.
That doesn't shock me. So the scenario for the Raiders to make the postseason, I'm trying to remember what it was.
All right, here we go. To reach the playoffs, the Raiders need to beat the Broncos. They need a loss by the Titans and the Steelers, a win by the Colts, and then a win by one of these 4 teams. The Patriots, the Bears, the Chargers, or the Lions. Which is very strange to me. I guess there's just something out of all that.
It's the conference record thing.
Yeah.
I don't the tiebreakers are confusing. But dude, I mean, that just does not seem unlikely.
I know.
I could see
I don't know.
I can see all those things happening.
Who are the Colts playing? The Jags?
The Jags. The Titans.
But the Steelers the Ravens. No one's playing.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I mean, first and foremost, the Raiders need to win this game.
Yeah,
because it's gonna be a tough
game. Yeah,
Broncos. I mean, they've played better recently.
Drew Lock's been balling. Yeah,
Drew Lock has changed that team. So that's an interesting game to watch. I'm gonna pick the Broncos.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Raiders.
That just seems like something I could see happening.
Yeah.
All of those things that we mentioned happening and the Raiders losing. Just seems like something that could very easily happen.
Supposed to be in
Okay.
the 30s.
Yeah, it's going to be cold. That's something to watch. I don't know. The Raiders.
Says usually spells doom for Derek Carr and the Raiders. Says lost 9 straight starts when it's been below 50 degrees.
Below 50? That's not even cold, dude. That's just regular.
He's had particular problems throwing deep in the cold, going 8 for 47.
What?
3 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and a 37.5 passer rating on passes at least 20 yards downfield in cold weather.
All right, give me the Broncos, man.
Yeah, I think I might change my pick.
That's pathetic.
They just killed me last week. I'm going with Oakland, baby. Let's go. Because I changed my pick last week, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, that's another team that is gonna be having an interesting offseason. The Raiders.
If Derek Carr sucks in this game, he's got to go.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, next up, Cardinals Rams. There's actually not even a line for this game.
No, it's
I'm seeing
Rams -5.
Rams -5. Okay, I don't know what I'm looking at doesn't have one.
Victor Cruz. Kyler Murray's been steadily progressing.
Okay. Are the Rams?
I don't know, dude. Are the Rams playing their players?
I don't know. That's what I'm looking up. Like, if I were them, I'm just sitting Todd Gurley. Fuck that.
I think it's about pride at this point. That's what Jared Goff said.
For you, for sure.
Okay,
here you go. Rams expected to rest starters.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of want to go with Kyler.
The Rams could be resting their players.
Is Kyler not playing?
That's right. Jalen Ramsey's not playing. We know that. Todd Gurley's not playing. Gerald Everett got hurt.
Damn, this could be the last Larry Fitt game.
Oh, yeah, it could. I'm actually going to take the Cardinals, I think.
But if Kyler's not playing.
Dude, I don't see a scenario in which they would stick.
No,
because,
but he was hurt last week.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
I can't find if he's playing on here or not.
I totally forgot that was a thing. Wow, this is actually a tough one. I mean, if Kyler Murray does not start, then I almost have to pick
the Rams.
The Rams, but if they're not playing any of their guys either, then this will be easily the worst fucking game of
limited in practice. Yet to progress a full showing in practice this week.
Brett Hundley
says activity level Friday will go a long way in his decision. So they haven't made a decision yet. I don't know. I have no idea. I guess I'll go the Rams.
Here, I'll just do this. I'm going the Rams. If Kyler Murray does not play, if he plays, I'm taking the Cardinals.
That's fair.
You want to do that?
Yeah, I'll do that too.
All right, yeah, because I want to be right. All right, next up, Eagles-Giants in New Jersey, of course. Eagles win, and they're in. I'm going to tell you, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna pick the Giants. I actually just have this weird feeling that I think the Cowboys make the playoffs. I really do. I just have a weird feeling, man. And here's the thing: I don't think the Cowboys beat the Redskins by a lot.
Right.
I'm predicting the Cowboys win by like a last-second field goal in the most disgusting game you've ever seen, and they make the playoffs. God, wouldn't that be crazy?
God, Saquon's been going bonkers.
I know he's been insane.
Absolutely bonkers.
Daniel Jones too, though.
Ranked run defense, though, the Eagles.
Daniel Jones has been going insane. I mean, dude, keep in mind, Eli was torching the secondary for a while, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And what's the deal with Ertz, too?
He's hurt, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but it kind of sounds like he might not play, actually. That's obviously huge. He's got
practice due to rib and back.
Yeah, obviously he hurt I think he fractured some ribs against the Cowboys.
God, this is going to be the best game of the week.
It might be. I mean, God, this week's terrible. Like usually you have
Daniel Jones is playing, right?
Oh yeah, I'd imagine.
Jesus, he went nuts last week.
I'm seriously picking the Giants. I seriously am. Oh God, could you fucking imagine?
All right, let's get it.
Can you goddamn imagine?
I got the Giants.
Oh man, the Cowboys make the playoffs. That's what we are currently projecting. I can't believe I'm saying this.
I know, that's what I'm thinking.
But for me, it's not like a positive rah-rah thing. It's like this shit team is going to make the playoffs, and it's going to be terrible.
Yep.
But I just think the Eagles. It might be a scenario where they come off the Cowboys win a little like, fuck yeah, we did it. We handled business. And in their minds, they're saying like, yeah, we needed to take care of the Giants. But in their minds, they're like, all right, we did it. We beat the Cowboys.
We're good. We're solid.
They get punched in the mouth. Like, oh fuck. Wait a second. We have to win this game. It'll be interesting to watch, man.
It's only 4.5.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a big spread. Come on, Giants. Okay. I'm very much secretly rooting for
hilarious.
All right, next game, Colts, Jags. Obviously, the only implications that this has, we believe, is the Raiders.
Uh-oh, Victor Cruz.
Here we go. What's he got to say?
Colts have more talent than the Jags.
What is this? Why are they pushing this?
Oh my God!
More talent than the Jags. Oh my God. Dude, me and you would have the highest rated show on ESPN outside of First Take.
Fucking hilarious, dude.
Jesus Christ, man. What the?
I guess I got the Colts.
Yeah, I mean, Victor Cruz is not wrong. So I guess I'll take the Colts too. But he's not saying anything. Literally the least amount of words said.
Oh, that's pretty intelligent take, dude.
Yeah, Colts more talented. What do you think about this game, Victor Cruz? Colts more talented. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I got the fucking Colts, man.
Yep.
That game sucks.
The next one's interesting.
Steelers Ravens. Yes, this one is interesting, but it also kind of sucks because the Ravens aren't playing anyone. My God, the over/under on this game is 37.
Jeez.
And I would not be surprised at all if that hits the under. That's
Who's playing quarterback for the Steelers?
It's got to be Ducky, right?
Dude, I don't know.
How hurt was Rudolph? How hurt? I mean, dude, Paxton Lynch, that'd be funny. That'd be really funny. Let me look.
Duck's last stand, question mark?
Maybe. Okay, yeah, Rudolph is done for the season, so it's definitely Duck.
He's thrown 6 interceptions over his past 2 games and is starting against the Ravens only because Mason Rudolph's season is over after he hurt his left shoulder last week.
Yeah. This one's actually genuinely tough. Because even with Ingram not playing, Lamar Jackson not playing.
Still got Gus Edwards.
Yeah, Gus Edwards is a good player.
I think I'm still gonna take the Ravens, man.
Yeah, I'm taking them as well, dude.
Is RG3's playing?
RG3's playing. I mean, he fits that offense enough.
I know, but
obviously
when he's come in this year, he's looked terrible.
He's definitely it's not Lamar.
He's looked terrible.
I know. He looks like that's just how good Lamar is.
Brandon Carr's still playing.
All right, there you go. Yeah, I'm taking the Ravens.
Oh, because he's got a consecutive start streak going. He's at 192.
Damn, that's actually really impressive.
That's crazy.
Most of those on the boys. Or at least a good portion of those on the Cowboys.
It started it says it started as a rookie on the Chiefs. He's never missed a game ever.
Wow, that's honestly really impressive.
That's crazy.
Wow,
the defensive coordinator for the Ravens said he's a pro.
I hate football talk.
Or he's a pros pro.
He's a pros pro. Okay.
Did Victor say that?
That's way too out there for Victor, dude. That's way too out there. That's way too complex of a sentence.
Steelers are favorited.
Yeah, it's just tough. It's tough when you just with Lamar not playing and everything.
And the Steelers need to win.
Yeah, the Steelers do need to win. Damn, this one's hard. I don't know.
I think they're going to get to RG3 though.
I think I'm actually going to take the Steelers because you're right. RG3's been terrible.
Yeah, they would take the Steelers too.
If Lamar was playing, then I'd take the Ravens in a fucking massacre.
Yeah,
but I'm not putting any faith in RG3.
I got Pitt. I might bet on the Ravens though.
The money line could be interesting on that one.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, final 3:00 games: Titans, Texans. I'm trying to see here. I don't know if the Texans have anything to gain.
Give me Tannehill, baby.
Well, I'm just saying because I think Tennessee or Houston is locked into the 4.
Titans are making the playoffs.
They're winning in, right?
Yeah.
Texans have literally nothing to play for. They are locked into the 4 seed regardless of what happens. So
I'd be surprised if Watson's even playing.
But it's a thing like At a certain point, man, you kind of have to, like, just for the rest
But
of the
dude,
league,
just
it's like
the way that Watson plays, dude, and Titans are gonna be coming hard, bro.
And it from what I'm looking at right now, it seems like
It's questionable.
Yeah, the Texans are very quiet about what they're going to be doing, which kind of leads me to believe they might be resting guys.
Yeah.
Or it might be one of those things where Watson gets a couple drives, they take him out.
Which is going to be spooky because you let this Titans get a free walk into the playoffs.
That's what I mean. We've been saying we both been saying we want the Titans to make the playoffs because they're the best team right now out of the three teams.
Yeah.
The Raiders,
Steelers,
and them. Like they're bar none.
Yeah, I got
team.
the Titans.
Yeah, I got the Titans too. And the Texans, if I'm them, like
I hope the Titans just come in the playoffs and smoke everyone.
Dude, I mean, if the Titans make the playoffs, they'll be playing the Patriots. Or I'm sorry, they'll be playing the Chiefs week 1.
Well, we don't know that yet.
We don't know that yet, but it's more than likely going to be what happens.
Right.
Yeah, I got the Titans.
Go Dolphins.
It's an interesting dilemma though for the Texans because you sort of owe it. Okay, I'm actually wrong. The Texans can finish with the 3rd seed, but they need the Chiefs to lose to the Chargers, and they win, and they finish as the number 3 seed.
It sounds like they're a little too banged up to really try to go for that.
Yeah, I also just don't see the Chiefs losing. And also, interesting to note, the Chiefs play at 12.
Right.
The Texans play at 3.
So they could.
So maybe they do go into this week saying, "Hey, whatever happens in the Chiefs game,
Chiefs,
if the Chiefs lose, then yeah, we're starting our guys."
It's kind of a weird preparation thing for your players.
That is, though. I think with that,
guys, get ready, get suited up. They lost. They lost.
All right, Deshaun, you actually are playing.
What?
Yeah, that actually leads me to believe that they're going to be starting their guys because you don't just prep all week for 2 different scenarios. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm still taking the Titans.
I'm gonna take the Titans too, though. They're
favorited.
Yeah, because it's just one of those things. It's like
kind of spooky.
This what I'm saying. Week 17 is so weird. Like you don't know who's playing. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
All right, final game.
Is there no Monday night game?
No,
Monday night games
are. It's all Sundays. Stella Artois. That's good beer.
Corona, even better beer.
Truly. Oh, you thought I was a bitch? You thought. That's a good seltzer.
No, I got water.
I got some right here. Oh, Zarka? That tastes like it's rainwater. That's not a good ad right there. Tastes like rainwater. All right. Sunday night game.
Hey, Russell Wilson is the X Factor.
No way. Are you fucking kidding me? Did he say that? No, you're joking with me. Are you serious? Did he actually say that?
Yeah, do you want to see it?
Oh, play the clip. Play the clip, dude. That's what Victor Cruz said?
Yeah.
Play the fucking clip.
Hold on, we gotta skip the commercial.
Oh my god, unbelievable. Here, I'll play a commercial while they play a commercial. Truly.
San Francisco, Seattle for the NFC West title and possibly the number 1 seed in the NFC playoffs.
Possibly.
It's going to be a big game, but I'm going with Seattle. I just think the career and the longevity and the understanding of this moment with Russell Wilson is going to supersede anything that goes on. Obviously, Marshawn Lynch.
Big word.
We'll see what he can bring in that backfield. Obviously, they've had some injuries there. But I think Russell Wilson is the X factor for me. He's the guy who's been there before, who understands what it takes to win. And I think that alone and his way to kind of control these games from quarter to quarter all the way up until fourth quarter, he just understands how to get it done. And
he was doing so solid, dude.
Quarter to quarter,
all the way to the fourth.
Quarter, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, all of the quarters.
All the way to the fourth.
All of them. That honestly sounds like all the way to the fourth. Then it sounds like then the fourth quarter comes and it's just fucking terrible. I would love to see all these ESPN talking heads just fucking.
Do you ever watch ESPN anymore?
Never.
I
really never did to begin with. Though.
Oh, I did all the time.
I was always more of like the MLB Network, NFL networks. I was like those.
I used to love Around the Horn and PTI.
Oh, I did like Around the Horn back in the day.
Around the Horn was lit.
I mean, the only reason why, like, even First Take and like Undisputed and those shows, it's just the entertainment thing.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't go to them and say, wow, that was really thoughtful analysis.
Sometimes I like Fox shows way better now.
We call ourselves slightly biased, but we are just completely as objective as possible when it comes to shit compared to like First Take. Like, I can't even watch Undisputed talk about Cowboys anymore. I literally cannot because you just know what's gonna happen. Shannon is just gonna be so annoying about them, and Skip's going to just.
It's pretty funny though. Did you see all the Twitter videos with the "It's my turn"?
Oh yeah,
It's my turn. It was like
dude, that,
it was like Uno. It was like
oh
when,
yeah, I saw
you
that. I
get
saw
hit
that.
too many times or something.
That was like from a place of anger.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Skip was angry right there.
He was like, "They lost the game."
It's my turn, like that.
Easily my favorite show on TV.
Yeah, I watched it earlier on, but ever since the Cowboys started sucking, I just cannot. I can't because it's just a reminder every week.
It's funny when they argue about LeBron too.
See, but it's just also like those arguments are so forced.
Yeah,
It's just like, yeah.
I mean, the Lakers played the Clippers last night.
I know. That's like a talking point. You have to talk about it because that's a big
yeah.
game. But I'm just saying, like, you know, the arguments you're getting from both sides. LeBron's the GOAT. No, LeBron's terrible. All right, talk about that for 15 minutes, and then we'll talk about it again tomorrow.
Yep, it's true.
All right, 49ers Seahawks. You heard Victor Cruz. Russell Wilson, who's been the X Factor. Every game he's ever played is the X Factor in this one as well.
Every quarter and every game.
Every
all
quarter.
the way to the fourth quarter.
First, second, third, fourth, every single one of them.
Marshawn will be interesting to see, though.
I'm very interested about that.
Do you think he's going to be good?
God, it's impossible to say. I know he's always
been
been
like he wasn't working out or anything.
I was about to say, I know he's always been a little bit of a thick boy, but that little video, did you see that video where he pulled up, got out of the fucking car with the Skittles?
Yeah.
He looked like Eddie Lacy.
Did you see that video of him like doing the cutting though?
No, did he look
with
good?
With the quick feet? You know he's always had those quick feet.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Marshawn obviously is Marshawn Lynch. But what Marshawn are we going to get?
That might be the X factor is Marshawn Lynch.
I actually agree with that over Russell Wilson. Because they run Russell's been great, but they run the ball.
They've been the great running team all year.
Yeah, they run the ball.
Carson getting hurt is huge.
I know.
No one's really talking about it either.
I know, because everyone's like, Marshawn! But, dude, if Marshawn comes back, he's not.
Carson's been a monster this year.
Yeah, we're talking about one of the better running backs in the NFL.
Like top 5, top 6.
Like, we're talking like Marshawn Light, like Marshawn Jr. The way he runs, he's just so strong. Dude, Chris Carson's one of my favorite running backs to watch.
Man, this is a huge game.
I know.
I'm glad this is a Sunday night game.
It's a tough one too, man. And just like everything in the NFC.
So whoever wins the NFC plays the loser of this game first round.
Yes, guaranteed. And also, you know, the 49ers win, they're the 1 seed.
Seattle at home, man. That stadium,
especially
beat up
in a game like this too.
I'm gonna go the Seahawks.
And Marshawn return, that place is gonna go fucking nuts.
He gets 1 10-yard run.
Oh, that place is gonna go insane, dude.
And I like the other dude they got too.
Turbin.
Yeah, he's been. These are 2 guys that have been in that system.
I mean, this is a tough one, dude.
San Fran's they're gonna be playing hard though.
I would love to pick the Niners, but they're just so fucking beat up. I know. I can't pick them.
Yeah.
I have to pick the Seahawks. I have to pick the Seahawks at home. That's actually the deciding factor. 1, Seahawks at home. Also, 2, if this game was played, 5 weeks ago, I'd probably pick the Niners.
Right.
But with the injuries and shit, it's just hard to pick them right now. But at the same time, with that being said, this game is so important for them because if they can get that bye, get Sherman back. I don't know who's eligible to be coming back. K1, I don't know if he's out for the season or what, but. Dude, I mean that would be huge for them.
This is huge. This is the game of the week.
Oh yeah, this has implications throughout the entire NFC.
This game,
the
Titans
Saints
game,
because if the Seahawks win, then the Saints can have the 1 seed. The Packers can have the 1 seed.
Yeah.
If the Niners win, then the Saints might not get a bye at all. The Packers might not get a bye at all. Like this is a big deal for a lot of teams.
San Francisco's once dominant defense has struggled a bit in the second half of the season. After allowing only 11 points per game the first 7, the Niners have given up 26.5 points per game over the last 8 weeks for the 9th worst total in the league.
A lot of that is injuries, though.
Seattle scored 27 in the first meeting against San Francisco.
A lot of that's injuries.
A defensive touchdown and a field goal in overtime.
Well, not the Seahawks game, but the last whatever weeks, a lot of that's injury, but a lot of that's also they've been getting themselves into
Sherman played last week.
They've been getting themselves into shootouts and shit.
Yeah.
It feels like they've been getting into shootouts lately. I don't know.
I mean, we know Seattle defense hasn't been great.
it's really tough to pick against the Seahawks at home, but the Niners are just a really good team. I'm rocking the Seahawks.
They got the X factor.
Yeah, they do got the X factor.
In every quarter.
Hey guys, did you know that one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL is an X factor in every game he's fucking ever played in? Unbelievable. I mean, what the fuck? All right, is that all the games?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, wow.
Go Giants.
Other than wow, man. The Cowboys make the playoffs. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'd say. Will I be happy? I generally don't know. I don't know how to gauge my reactions, my emotions. I can't gauge them right now because I don't know how I'd feel about it. Right now, I feel nothing. When I just think about Cowboys playoffs, I don't feel anything in my stomach.
Remember what I called a few weeks ago? Cowboys end up sneaking it, and we get a banged up San Fran team first round.
I'm actually thinking that's worst case scenario. I mean, Garrett is out the fucking door. Don't draw him back in. Don't let him get his foot back in the door.
God, last week was so pathetic.
I know, that's what I'm saying. What makes Cowboys fans even think that?
I love Dak in the media though. He said, "What can I say about Garrett's future? I don't even know my future right now."
Yes, Dak's great with the media. Rah rah. I just want to see. Can someone just say "fuck you"? I liked when D-Law said that shit. Yeah, it's a bunch of talent, no direction. That's right. That's true.
That was terrible to me.
I know, D-Law, you haven't been good, but shit, at least someone's saying something. Fuck. D-Law, you've sucked, though.
Dude, go get a sack, please.
I know. D-Law's been terrible. Man, I saw someone say on Twitter today that he's the most overrated
But still,
Cowboy of all
go
time.
Giants!
I mean, fuck, I'm rooting for it, dude. I'm rooting for it, you know?
Fuck.
Who knows, dude? Wow.
Hey, go check out that college pod.
I seriously don't know when I'm going to upload this. I might upload it Saturday.
That's true.
Give the college pod.
Yeah. Give it a day.
Give the college pod a day to sizzle.
Oh, dude, for sure.
So go check that out if you haven't already. As I mentioned, Jay Arnold, former Texas A&M player, played defensive line for them for a few years.
Verified on Twitter. That's the first of many verified people on Twitter we're going to have on this show.
Yeah, right. Next week, we're going to have Victor Cruz on.
Oh, boy.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should just start DMing people and just be like, hey, want to come on our podcast? Hey, want to come on our podcast?
I do that all the time.
Really?
Yeah. I just send our podcast to everybody.
I had a hilarious fucking Twitter DM that I forgot I sent a long time ago to Frank Ntilikina.
Really?
Yeah, let me read this. I remember sending it. I sent it as a joke, by the way.
I've messaged Dennis Smith before a couple times.
I messaged it as a joke before people think I'm a raging douchebag.
I messaged Dak before the season started too.
It's like, hey man, good luck.
No, dude, I was like, bro, Dak, let's fucking go, bro. Let's do some real shit.
Oh, here's what I messaged Frank Ntilikina. Hey, bro, saw you at Citizens, which is a bar in Dallas. We got some girls at the crib. Come through. Invite the whole squad. But the funny thing was, it was just all guys.
Yeah.
It was all guys. Can you imagine the fucking Knicks walking in? All right, it's just us, our friends. Hey!
I think you told me about this, actually.
Yeah. You might have been there, honestly.
I probably was.
Yeah, because it was after a Mavs game. They played the Knicks. We were at the Mavs game, then we went.
Did we lose?
I think we did, actually.
Yeah.
And we were, like, dapping up because, like, it was before the KP trade. I remember specifically Tim Hardaway was there, and we were, like, talking to Tim Hardaway. Fucking, what was that dude's name? Oh, my God. What the fuck was his name? The undrafted rookie last year.
For the Knicks?
Yeah, what was his name? He was getting buckets? Alonzo Trier. Alonzo Trier. He was there, too. And one of our friends up to him said, hey, man, you've been balling out. Like, good luck the rest of the season. And you could tell he was, like, an undrafted rookie. Like, that just made his night.
Hell yeah.
Anyways.
That's fresh.
Yeah. Yeah, this week sucks for football. I mean, there's maybe 2 games that are really worth paying attention to.
Yeah, good.
How long was this podcast? Like 30 minutes?
An hour.
Really?
Yeah.
We've really just been talking for an hour about nothing?
And been bullshitting.
All right. We always
Victor Cruz.
All right. Probably next week. Okay. So when we recap these games, I'll have compiled our entire records. Up until this point.
For that.
Yeah, I am too, because I don't know. I've stopped compiling them over the past 4 weeks or so. So we'll see. Also, we'll discuss. Me and Brett will discuss what our plans are for this podcast post NFL season. And then
we still got a postseason. I know we'll touch on that.
Oh yeah, I think we're still gonna do our 2 episodes a week for the postseason.
And we're gonna get NBA going. We've talked about some other things.
Yeah.
So we'll keep firing it up.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I like the direction this podcast is headed, though.
Yeah, let us
Sort
know
of-
how you guys are feeling.
A departure from I sort of like the more laid back, kind of off the cuff thing.
Right.
It's just more genuine, I feel.
Yeah, man, we're chilling.
We're slightly biased.
We're
need to
chilling,
get-
talking about some sports, man. That's it. Drinking
need
some
to-
fucking beer. Corona, Stella,
drinking
Trois.
some Trulies.
Yeah.
Truly, wow, that's the best seltzer I've ever had. Truly. All right.
That's a great ad, honestly.
Remember, guys, I work in
Dude,
advertising.
hey, we could kill these ads, dude. Like,
Guys, I work in
hey,
advertising. So
I
this
am
is
a
like,
marketing guy, though. I'm not just some schmuck.
dude. Yeah, me either. I'm not some Joe Schmo.
Okay,
You know the companies I write for?
I'm a
You
woo
bet-
pig.
You
straight out
generally
of Walton
don't.
College of Business, marketing major.
You genuinely don't know the companies I write
Still
for. There's-
waiting tables. Okay,
Hey, man, it's a fucking grind.
it is a grind.
I think I'd really be waiting tables to do what I do.
That's why I'm doing it,
no
because a
bullshit.
lot of these other jobs, I was like, nah.
Dude, leaving college. I want to do like just a slightly biased show where we just talk about post-college experience.
It's been interesting.
It sucks. It's literally the most stressful time period of my life, bar none.
It was more stressful than me in college.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
College was a fucking cakewalk compared to this.
yeah. But
And then
it's like the whole time you were in college, you knew this was coming, though.
No, not me. I was delusional. And
did,
that's why it's
'cause
been so horrible for
Because I
me.
was trying to like get prepared. Like I was going to all the career fairs.
Dude, I
and
was like,
still
I
didn't work out for me.
I want to tell the story at a later time, but I had a story where I was sending resumes out to a lot of bullshit jobs I didn't know were bullshit at the time. So I was
Right.
getting a lot of hit backs
Oh
on
yeah,
my
you
resume.
felt great.
And I was like, dude, I have the best resume of all time. I was just looking at my resume. I was like, dude, what do I have? on here?
The classic LinkedIn easy upload.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Those fucking jobs. If it's got an easy upload, oh my god, you need to not apply. I want to talk about that at a later time though, because I have a funny ass story about that.
Dude, we could have a pod about anything.
Yeah, for sure. We should. That's what I want to do.
Yep.
That's
We'll
what I
run
wanna do.
back your semester at Arkansas.
Oh no, we're not talking about that. I think I could still go to jail for a lot of things we would say on that podcast. I'm just fucking around, obviously, but yeah.
We were sober the whole time.
Yeah. No, I wasn't. All right, that's all. That's all we got. I always say that's all we got. Like we said nothing, but we were just talking about a bunch of random ass bullshit. All right, see ya.
Go Giants.
Yeah, go Giants. Hey, all right, you made it to the end of the video. Congratulations. Good job. Now hit the subscribe button. Hit the button.